CuriOdyssey's been here for nearly 70 years, and over that time span, CuriOdyssey has really developed beautiful exhibits and animal enclosures that entice children of all abilities and welcome people. Our exhibits are built on site and are thoughtfully designed to be rich, real, and right now. I really believe in CuriOdyssey's mission, which is to inspire a love of science and curiosity about the world to create a brighter future.
Hi, I'm Jim Heckers. I'm a relatively new board member for CuriOdyssey, and I wanted to just talk for a minute about my feelings about the organization's mission statement. My background is that I've been in nonprofit visitor-serving organizations for about 30 years in leadership positions, including 15 years as the managing director at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. After I semi-retired from the aquarium, I began working with impacts research, and in that context, helped the organization develop a mission statement and new strategic plan in 2020. I think all that experience gives me a pretty good sense of what makes for a good mission statement, and I believe that the statement we developed as the board and staff in 2020 is one of the best I've ever been involved in. Inspire love for science and curiosity about the world to create a brighter future. I think this exactly describes how the organization operates and what the organization believes, and it's also exactly what I believe. I'm very proud to be a part of this effort, and I hope that I can play some small part in creating this brighter future that we all envision. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Aragon Burlingham, Executive Director of CuriOdyssey. I've grown up in several continents, including Africa and Europe. I was an aerospace engineer until 2007, when I decided to dedicate my career to STEM education, especially for students furthest from opportunity. Our mission here is to inspire love for science and curiosity about the world to create a brighter future. CuriOdyssey has been inspiring love for science in Bay Area families for almost 70 years. As a non-profit science museum and zoo, CuriOdyssey lets kids loose to observe wild animals, experiment with scientific phenomena. We let the natural world answer their questions. Science fluency is the key to our future. However, kids, especially BIPOC kids, have less and less access and educational support to achieve a career in science. Currently, 2/3 of children opt out of science by 8th grade. Those numbers are even worse for underrepresented populations. CuriOdyssey isn't just a wonderful place to learn, it's also a way of learning that goes far beyond our campus. You may recall last year we launched a new online program, STEMcore, designed to address the deep inequities in science education. STEMcore draws on the CuriOdyssey's exceptional education team to provide underrepresented educators, mentors, caregivers, and partners the skills and support necessary to deliver STEM education to the students furthest from opportunity. STEMcore launched its first cohort of mentor-mentee pairs last fall. We partnered with the Mid-Peninsula Boys and Girls Club to match their learners at the Lomita Park Elementary School Clubhouse with our mentors. Students meet their mentors for an hour every other week to do CuriOdyssey-designed science experiments together. This winter, mentees will start working on their CuriOdyssey Science Fair projects, which will be hosted here at CuriOdyssey in the spring. Our second cohort of mentor-mentee pairs, launching later this winter, will be at the Millbrae Community Youth Center, also run by the Mid-Peninsula Boys and Girls Club. We are so grateful for our partnership with them. Our educational programs, developed and refined over dozens of years, go well beyond STEM core, serving learners from pre-K all the way through middle school, on and off-site. These encompass school and public programs and community partnerships. You'll hear more about that from Jessa Barzilay, our Director of Education, later. We all know that children are natural-born scientists, driven to test, change, and test again. Hands-on interactions with physical scientific phenomena is key to childhood brain development. Our Science Museum is well known for its compelling in-house designed hands-on exhibits. They make learning through play irresistible. Our exhibits have no boundaries and no prejudices. They simply encourage the joy of experimentation. You'll hear more about our exhibits and their importance in our philosophy of early science learning from Eric, our Director of Exhibits, later on. One unique element about CuriOdyssey is the juxtaposition of a science museum and zoo. You may wonder, what does having our collection of 75 wildlife do for educating our learners? Several interesting elements are at play here. Animals create empathy in people for sharing our planet. Students realize that we all impact each other. Seeing wildlife in person makes a connection by awakening all of our senses to focus on the animal. This simply doesn't happen when looking at photographs. Seeing wildlife in person also prompts questions about why animals have the features they do and how did they evolve. We at CuriOdyssey embrace inquiry-based learning. You'll hear more about the importance of wildlife in early science learning from Nikki, our Director of Wildlife, later. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's our pleasure to share more with you about CuriOdyssey and the incredible things we've done. We invite you to come join us here and see CuriOdyssey in person. Thank you so much for making CuriOdyssey what it is. Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Aragon Burlingham and I'm the Executive Director here at CuriOdyssey. This is my family joining us this evening. Let's give a big hello. On behalf of the CuriOdyssey staff and board, they are incredible people. We want to welcome you to the 12th annual benefit here at CuriOdyssey. So we're so glad you're here. All right, guys. Before our programs get underway tonight, we want to recognize the incredible suffering that's currently happening in Ukraine. Our thoughts and hearts are with all the people there at this time. Tonight, we gather around to celebrate a bright spot for our communities in the Bay Area. CuriOdyssey has been inspiring a love for science in our communities in the Bay Area for almost 70 years. I'll say that again, 70 years. That is actually older than I am. Our goal tonight is for you to get to know CuriOdyssey even more than you already do, especially our education, wildlife, and exhibits programs. A portion of this evening, we're going to be asking you for support to help CuriOdyssey continue to thrive and grow in the coming years. So look out for that. I also want to make sure that you're going to stick around for a chance to win our last CuriOdyssey Hero Prize. Now listen for this. We've got Warriors versus Lakers tickets, 2 of them, lower level, VIP parking, and get this, courtside seats for the pre-game warm-up. And you'll hear more about that later on. So at this point, let's get into the program. It's my honor to introduce Jessa, our Director of Education, and she's going to tell you even more about our incredible education programs here. So Jessa, over to you.
CuriOdyssey's education programs serve pre-kindergarten students all the way through middle school, from homeschool programs here on site, exciting wildlife programs out in our zoo, to school site programs where we bring wildlife and science directly to classrooms. What drives the education programs here at CuriOdyssey are the kids. Their minds, their innate love of science, and their hunger to explore it. The impact on students through these programs is that we are able to expose them and give them the opportunities to explore science at a much younger age than they are resourced to in the school system. Hands-on experiential learning generates that excitement that we see in our programs and on the museum floor every day, allowing students to use loose parts to build practices engineering skills, allowing them to explore art through science, triggers that creativity and that hunger for exploring deeper. It means that our youngest visitors are getting a leg up. We believe that children are the problem solvers of the future, and that here at CuriOdyssey, we provide the approach, the space, and the encouragement for them to develop their innate love of science.
Wow, just incredible. Our education team is amazing, led by Jessa. And for me, it's just an honor to be working at CuriOdyssey and to be able to wander down on any given day and to see these programs in action. But CuriOdyssey isn't just about education. As you've heard earlier on, we have an exhibits team. We have an incredible group that designs things from scratch, prototypes, builds, you name it, they do it. And that team is led by Eric, our director of exhibits, and he is here to tell you all about that. So Eric, let's go to you now.
CuriOdyssey's exhibits are phenomenon-based science exhibits where you have a direct interaction with scientific phenomena. We build our exhibits in-house in our own workshop. The phenomena that you engage with is rich. It's often multifaceted. Through experimentation, you can uncover a lot of deep scientific phenomena. Real, it's always real scientific phenomena. There's no simulation, there's no modeling. We aren't specifically opposed to using technology in our exhibits, but we do like to have a lot of direct physical interaction with scientific phenomena. The visitors work within sort of the parameters that we set. They can manipulate variables and often create different outcomes and test and experiment again and again. Our visitors are such sophisticated learners. Children are such incredible natural scientists. The way they're driven to test and explore and change variables and test again, they are the ultimate test bed for us, so they help us learn and respond about how to make better exhibits and keep moving forward. It's a very symbiotic relationship. These types of meaningful interactions with the world around you form your worldview and your understanding of science and how things work. So these are critical and incredibly impactful interactions that visitors can have that reflect not only on the experience they have right there at that moment, but then they'll be able to draw connections to phenomena that they'll see out in nature, out in the world around them.
Just incredible. As you've heard from Jessa and Eric, CuriOdyssey isn't just a place to learn, it's a way of learning. And you just really started to get a grasp of the depth of that here. But CuriOdyssey isn't just about education exhibits. We have a magical third wheel here, which is wildlife. Wildlife department is led by Nikki. Nikki's been here for 26 years, and she is an absolute well of knowledge, an incredible person leading that team. So Nikki, over to you now to tell us more about the incredible wildlife side of CuriOdyssey.
At CuriOdyssey, we focus mainly on California native wildlife, things that people were going to see right in their backyard, in their neighborhoods, if they went on a hike. Our program actually has 3 different components to it. We have our preventative medical program, we have our animal welfare program, and we have our husbandry program. Together, they make the program well-rounded. All 3 of those individual programs create what we hope is a very healthy, long-term lifespan for an animal that comes to stay with us. Most of the animals that CuriOdyssey takes in are wild animals that can no longer live in the wild. But once they get here, we do try to create a space that is going to be a forever home for them. When you have the ability to see a live animal up close, it really gives you the opportunity not just to let your imagination really run wild. You know, all these questions come to mind. It gets your mind thinking and wanting to explore more about just information and how things work. It really creates a sense of empathy. To build empathy not only helps yourself be able to connect with people, but it allows you to be able to connect with everything else that we share this planet with. We are one species that's trying to take care of an entire planet that's actually filled with millions of species of animals. And if we can build empathy to want to not just care for ourselves, but care for all those other species, try to make a better planet that all of us can live in together. So when we do come up against environmental challenges like drought, or we need to find ways to improve our soil, we're not just doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for all the animals that share that environment with us.
Well, I hope you're starting to really get a feel for what CuriOdyssey is all about, the depth of the organization, the reach, the multifaceted nature of it. So at this point, I'm going to welcome up to the stage my partner in crime, Maureen, our Chief Development Officer. Maureen, can you find your way up here tonight? We're going to give her a couple of minutes here to work her way up. Meanwhile, let's just look at the chat and see, maybe you could put in the chat and tell us what you thought about some of these pieces tonight. We must be having some technical difficulties. What I will do at this point is take over Maureen's role and just say, as our Chief Development Officer, first of all, a big thank you for pulling this event together tonight. We'd like to introduce Chad, who is our auctioneer this evening. Chad, will you be able to join us up on stage at this point? There we go.
Good.
Welcome, Chad. How are you doing?
How's it going, Aragon? How are you guys doing down there in California?
We are great. I'm seeing the text streaming. I can't even read it. It's moving so quickly. It's so lovely to see everyone. And welcome. Where are you dialing in from tonight?
So we are sailing around the world. Years ago, I was the auctioneer for CuriOdyssey, and I said in a few years, we're going to start sailing around the world. I spent 29 years as a local school principal. I was a principal right there in Brisbane, and we did it. We're starting to sail around the world, and I'm coming to you live from Alaska right here. So yeah, give it up for Alaska. And I'm here with Brianna and Bill and Amanda and Carolyn. Give it up for Team Alaska here, supporting CuriOdyssey. Woo! So I was thinking, what a crazy, crazy year we have had. Would you raise your hand and say we've had a pretty crazy year, Aragon? How about you, all you guests? Pretty crazy year in our nation and our world. Pretty crazy right now. So here's what I'm going to do. We are in Petersburg, Alaska. It's also known as Little Norway. So I'm going to teach you how to say, "You've got to be kidding me," in Norwegian. How many of you raise your hand and say, over this past year, "You've got to be kidding me"? Have you ever said that to yourself? You've got to be kidding me. So I'm going to teach you how to say, "You've got to be kidding me." And it's one word. It's Norwegian. And that word, get ready, is Oofta. So oofta. So on the count of three, we're going to all say oofta together. We're just going to let this crazy year roll right off our shoulders, and we're going to dive in for our kids tonight. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, oofta. And I encourage you to use it anytime this year just to let all your troubles go. All right, Aragon, I'm going to see you on the other side. Woo, woo. Give it up for Aragon. All right, and so Folks, a gala like this takes a million emails, a gazillion meetings. Give it up for Maureen and this amazing gala team, our board. Come on. And now it all comes down to us. I was thinking as a school principal, we'd start, and this is kind of in the spirit of CuriOdyssey, experimentation, we're going to do a little test. So repeat after me, and this is going to tell me everything about your bidding, your donating, everything about you. I will be able to know that scientifically. So here we go. Repeat after me. This is the test. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Woo-hoo! Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so here's what I was thinking. How many of you, honestly, raise your hand, you have said sometime in the last couple of years, you've said to yourselves, kids these days. Any of you have complained about kids these days, right? And maybe followed with, when I was a kid, it was different, right? So here's what I'm thinking. There are two kinds of people. The kinds of people who say kids these days, and it's just a complaint. Maybe they go post a strong Facebook meme or do a tweet and think they've done something. But then they're the salt of the earth people who come out on a night like this to take action for our kids these days. Make some noise if that's you tonight. Taking a stand for our kids and for our future. Yeah. So I love CuriOdyssey's amazing mission statement. You heard it earlier tonight. Inspire love for science and curiosity about the world to create a brighter future. How many of our kids need that inspiration? How many? Let me hear you say, let me hear you say all our kids. All our kids. Come on again. How many of our kids? All our kids. All our kids. And here's what we're going to do together tonight. We have two things to show that love, that commitment towards our future. Number one, the heart of our night is the fund a need. That's where we're going to raise as much money as we can. We're going to fund as much into our future for CuriOdyssey as we can tonight. And then save at least $100 or more for the end. It's going to get a little crazy. We're going to crown the 2022 last CuriOdyssey hero. And not only do they get this historical title, possibly the last virtual hero in all of history. I don't know if we're going to do this again. But not only that, they're going to also get these incredible Warriors versus Lakers tickets. Steph Curry versus LeBron, right? Courtside, warm-up seats, food, parking, the words, everything. Save at least $100 or more for the end. It's going to get a little bit crazy. We're going to have some fun. So how does this donating work tonight? Look down right there at where it says type your message. What's going to happen is when I'm asking for donations, you're going to just type your amount right down there. If I say, who wants to donate $1,000? You don't have to type a dollar sign or commas or anything. Just 1000. Carolyn just did it. $1,000. Type it right in there. And that is how we're going to raise some money tonight. Now, if you're on a laptop or desktop, you should be just fine. But if you're on a smartphone or a slow connection, you want to watch the chat because the chat is happening in real time. So if my voice is reaching you on a little bit of a delay, watch that chat and you will be there with us in real time. Now, I don't know if you remember my rule from a few years ago when I was with you. Here it is. No spousal interference, right? No spousal restraint. Just let it go. Alaska agrees up here. So here we go. We're going to start with our hearts tonight. We're going to start with heart. This is our big annual fund a need. Kind of get serious, going down to our heart time. Put on my school principal's face right now at this moment. There's a young man, a young woman, a young person right now, and they have no idea that you're going to bring science and hands-on science at that into their lives tonight. Right now, tonight, you might find that young person who will change the world, who will change science forever. They might even discover something that heals you and saves your life at some time. Tonight, the only question that's before us right now is how many and how much we're going to do. How much we're going to do for CuriOdyssey, how many young people we're going to bring into this great area of science right now. So tonight, give what you can, no pressure. All I'm going to ask, let me ask two things. Number one, everyone tonight, just give something for our beloved CuriOdyssey. I'm going to start high. I'm going to go down through the levels. Pick one that fits you. Just give something. Can we get to 100% participation, forgetting how much we raise? Can we all be in it together? Can we get to 100%? And number two, that everybody give whatever for them is a little stretch. If all of us stretch to what we can give, we are going to make history. It's going to be historical night. So we're going to do what we can. Let me hear you say, we are small, but we are mighty.
We are small, but we are mighty.
Come on, California. I want to hear you all the way up in Alaska. We are small, but we are mighty.
We are small, but we are mighty.
All right, here we go. In a moment, in just a couple minutes, I'm going to start at the 10,000 level, and then 5,000, 2,500, 1,000, 500, 250, end the night at $100. But before we start at $10,000, maybe just a quick pause. Maybe there's a champion tonight, a hero who can give anything above $10,000. Maybe when you give tonight, no matter what you give, you can dedicate your gift. Maybe to your sweetheart, to your parents, maybe a teacher who changed your life, or an angel that helped you right now, maybe to world peace and the end of war. You can dedicate your gift. I encourage you tonight. Maybe tonight, somebody can stretch to $1 million, and we're going to watch Maureen and Aragon on the board just faint, and we'll have to revive them. That would be a good thing tonight. Maybe tonight, somebody could stretch to 25,000, and that means 200 teachers could get 3 hours of professional development to bring cutting-edge STEM learning to marginalized youth with potential. Or 25,000 means 2,083 reduced cost children's admissions to CuriOdyssey. It's like the size of a small town. It's huge. Or it would fund 25 scholarships to CuriOdyssey science caps for first through fourth graders. Entire week. It's huge. Maybe somebody could stretch to 15,000. You just funded 3 full years worth of STEM Core's mentoring activities. So if there are any accountants tonight, just breathe, just relax. Everything about tonight is all a tax write-off right now from here on out. All right, so we're going to start at 10,000. Last chance for anybody higher. Anybody want to give above $10,000? Hold on, I lots of chatting, but let's see if this is donating time right now. Hold on. All right, Danielle 345. Okay, hold on for a second. We're going to save that, Danielle and Gil Simon. Thank you so much. But we're going to get to 10,000 in just a moment. Right now, first, just before we start at that huge leadership level, is there anybody? Oh, so Melinda and Rick, we're going to get to the 1,000 level. Right now, we're asking for anything above $10,000. That's where we are right now. We will get to everybody. Oh, I see everybody's just pouring in. We're going to get to $10,000 in a moment. Oh, you guys are eager. I love this crowd, Maureen. This is huge. So right now, last chance for anything above $10,000. We're going to start at 10,000. Is there anybody higher than $10,000? We got to go. I heard of at least one that Maureen was telling me there was at least one of somebody above $10,000, but no worries. If they're going to give a different amount, that's fine. Is there anybody above 10 going once? We got to go. No worries. We're going to get started. Anything above 10,000 going twice? All right, here we go. We're going to get started at the $10,000 level. This is huge. This is our huge leadership level of 10,000. I already saw one, so get ready to type that again and again, because we're going to want to hear that in just a minute. So listen carefully. 10,000 is huge. This is you giving the time and materials to build one complete new exhibit. Imagine that. Imagine you walking around with your friends at CuriOdyssey, and you could just point to any exhibit you want and say, I funded that. I funded one full exhibit right now. Or 10,000 provides tinkering, crafting, and STEM supplies for all of the entire 2022 camp. 10 weeks total. You did that. Or 12 full fee waivers for campers from under-resourced areas. Or get this, it funds 70 museums for all, family membership, 70 families because of you at $10,000. Here's what I was thinking about 10,000. I'm from Sausalito. At Molly Stone's or at Whole Foods in Mill Valley right there, $10,000 is what? Like 2 bags of groceries, maybe, at Whole Foods, right? So let's do this together. Let's make history together at $10,000 on your mark. At 10,000, get set. Our leadership level, go, go, go at $10,000. All right, now's the chance for you $10,000 donors who come on, chime in now. I know you announced it above. Can you chime in right here at 10,000? Please give any dedications you want to give. The $10,000 donors, this is your chance. Our leadership time tonight at 10, get a bid, 10, get a bid, 10, get a bid, 10, get a bid, 10. $10,000. The rest of us, we'll wait. We'll get to all the levels. It's going to be huge. We have some big announcements to make tonight. Right now, all those who gave up above, way up there in the chat. If there's anybody right now, I'd love to celebrate your gift right now if you want to type it in again so we know your name or a dedication. But at least one 10,000 came in there. Make some noise. Yes, there it is. Brian and 138 says Danielle and Gil Simon, $10,000. Make some noise. Danielle and Gil. Woo, woo, woo. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Our champions, our leaders, starting us off in a huge way tonight. I love it. Is there anybody else? Last chance. Oh, wait. Shanice says Nick and Gail, $10,000. Just announcing it earlier in the chat. Give it up for Nick and Gail. Woo, woo, woo. Beautiful. I have never seen guests so eager to give so early. This is a new thing. Oh, wait, Kathy, 366 says $10,000. Thank you to Juan. Make some noise. Woo! Changing the face of the Bay Area tonight, making CuriOdyssey history. This is amazing. Anybody else? Last chance at the $10,000 level. Who will join our leadership circle right now at 10, get a bid, 10, get a bid, 10, 10,000 once. We gotta go. Now get a bid 10,000 twice. All said and all done at 10, $10,000. And each one of those, imagine 70 families get to join. Anybody else at 10,000? Let's give it up for our $10,000 donors. Oh, beautiful. Huge. All right. Our second big leadership level, the $5,000 level. Remember, don't give until I say go here. You guys are so eager. I love it. $5,000. We get to make a very special announcement at this level. First of all, for example, $5,000 is you providing an entire year worth of STEM core mentoring activity kits, entire year, or 3 entire months of fresh food. This is huge, and supplies to complement our animals' healthy diets and enrichment needs, or anesthesia, the medical aspect of 15 animal procedures performed by our veterinary staff. $5,000 in San Francisco is what? Maybe 2 hours of parking, 5,000 possibly right now. In a moment, we're going to make CuriOdyssey history, but here is the big news. We have a couple of angels in our mix. They're going to challenge us twice. This is the first time. Let's hear it for Lori Lokay and Kat Taylor and the Tomcat Foundation. Make some noise, folks. Huge. Starting right now, they're going to challenge us, not the next 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. They're going to challenge us. They're going to match us dollar for dollar the next $40,000 right now. Make some noise. This is huge. This means that your $5,000 is going to turn into $10,000. If there was ever a moment right now to double and turn that $5,000 to $10,000 for an incredibly good cause, for our kids, for our future. In this crazy world, it's so hard to know what is the best thing to do to help. Well, you know what? Investing in our kids is never wrong. It's always the right way to go. Our kids and our future right now. So right now, let's give it up for our angels donating a $40,000 match. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! All right, so here we go. All of you $5,000 donors, you know we're all doubling to $10,000. On your mark at $5,000, get set at $5,000. Go, 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 $5,000. Type it in, type it in. This is your chance. $5,000. Who's in? We're going to bid 5, going to bid 5, going to bid 5. Hyun, Ju, and Kevin, 341. They're in at $5,000. Beautiful, beautiful. Who else? Yeah, you're in at 5. I got you. Thank you so much. And share any dedication. Any dedication you want to give, Hyun, Ju, and Kevin. We'd love to do a shout out or a dedication. Yes, here they come. Bessie, 285. Bessie and Billy Siebold, $5,000. Thank you so much. And Bessie and Billy, do you want to dedicate your gift in honor of your sweetheart or your love or your parents or anything? Teachers, Andrea 190, Lori and Ryan Zander are donating $5,000. Woo! Lori and Ryan Zander, thank you so much. Each of these are doubling to $10,000. Nick and Gail says they're going to give an extra $5,000. Another $5,000 from Nick and Gail. We're making history, folks. Anybody else tonight? Oh, this is incredible, amazing. What salt of the earth you are right here. This is the healing that America needs right now. This is the healing. You guys are the examples. If everybody follows your examples, we are going to change the face of this nation tonight. Anybody else? Last chance at $5,000. This is you. Doubling to 10. $5,000 doubling to 10. Is there anybody else? Last chance. 5,000 once. We got to go. We got to move. Thank you. Kay and James donated above. Okay, and James, thank you. $5,000. Yes, yes. Make some noise. Thank you. James. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. All right, so let's all of you who are celebrating, let's slow down just a little bit so we can catch all these donations. You guys are so eager that some of these donations are zipping by. So gentle down just a little bit. Is there anybody else at $5,000 doubling to $10,000? Last hooray in Norwegian. You can say Ufta. Ufta means wonderful or wow, or you got to be kidding me. You can use Ufta. Is there anybody else right now at $5,000? 5,000 going once. We got to move on. $5,000 going twice. Last call. And anyone? All said and all done at 5,000. Give it up for all our $5,000 donors. Woo! All right. Now, what that means, since I don't think did we get to 8, Shanice? Because we had to hit 8 if we wiped out. I think we have a little bit of our match left. We said the next 40,000. I think we have 5 gifts. Good. Okay, so that means we have a little bit, about $15,000 more. So that means right now at this next level, the $2,500 level, we still have some match left. That means your gift's going to turn into $5,000. Don't give yet. Don't give yet. Wait. You guys are so excited. All right, so hold on, $2,500 donors. First of all, $2,500 provides 20 teachers with 3 hours of professional development to bring STEM learning to marginalized youth, or provides 3 Chromebooks to support our new STEM core initiative for marginalized youth. This is huge. $2,500 is more accessible to more of us. Right now, I did the math. If all of us were to give $2,500 right now at this moment, get ready, we would raise almost $1 million. That's our power as a family tonight. $2,500 is high, but to put it into perspective, it's like one big night out in the town in San Francisco. If you use Groupon, maybe right now, $2,500. This is huge. And the first, up to $15,000, the first bunch of you, your $2,500 is going to turn into $5,000. So get your donations in quickly. Here we go. At $2,500 once, are you ready to go? $2,500 twice, and go. Everybody else, $2,500. Come on. Where's my champions? Our champions, our heroes tonight. At 25, yes, Terry 120, $2,500. And you guys, give your dedications. Give your dedications, Linda. We'd love to do a shout out. Linda is going to support at $2,500. Again, doubling to $5,000. Jerry 113, $2,500. Also doubling to $5,000. Who else will take a big stand at $2,500? Brian Ann says, May and Harold Chen, $2,500. Make some noise for our children, for our Bay Area kids, for our future, for science. Oh my goodness. Do we need some real hands-on science in our nation right now? We so do. Bill 182, $2,500. Barbara and Bill, thank you so much. What a blessing. Another $2,500. Bruce 316, $2,500. Bruce and Francis Wright. Love your Northern Lights. You like that? Right behind. We did that just for you. Who else? As we're sailing around the world and making this great connection, all because of this crazy COVID thing, right? And this miracle that we're doing tonight. Who else? Yes. Margie and Tom Power, $2,500. Thank you, Margie and Tom. And again, any dedications, we'd love to read them out. Any shout outs or world peace or the end of war, anything you want to do. Last chance right now at $2,500 for our beloved CuriOdyssey. Is there anybody else? Last chance, all said and all done. $2,500 once. We got to go. Yo, there it comes. Lindsay and Alex Ramsey, $2,500. Woo! I can't stop. I'm pouring in. This is huge. Anybody else? Last chance, $2,500. 5 seconds ago at $2,500. 4 seconds ago at $2,500. 3 seconds ago at $2,500. Wait, Constance Sevier, $2,500. Thank you so much. I think sometimes we have some house parties and people are donating there, and that's fine. As long as we get your bidder number or name, we are good. Everybody will get billed on Monday, so don't worry, relax. We'll get there. We'll find you. Anybody right now? Anybody else? Oh, Brian and Katie Nider, $2,500. Woo! This is it. We're making history tonight for CuriOdyssey at $2,500. Anybody else? Last chance at $2,500 for our kids, for our future. Yes, Terry and Trevor Watt, $2,500. All right, we've officially matched the match. Shanice, unless should be right there. I think we've gone past the match. Beautiful, beautiful. We have met that 40,000 match. Make some noise for our challenge heroes. This is huge. All right, here we go. You've made this school principal I'm ready to tear up. This is too much. Anybody else? Last chance at $2,500, changing the face of our Bay Area, making history for CuriOdyssey tonight. Last chance at $2,500. We got to go. Oh, wait. Laurel 239 says $2,500 for Liz. Is that Liz? Is LZ? You could clarify that if you want to, but $2,500 for something with a Z. Is Isabel? Give it Izzy. Give it up for Izzy. All right. Poor school principals. You have to spell things out for us. All right. Anybody else? Come on, everybody. It's only money, and it feels so good to spend it for a great cause. And you're going to make more on Monday. So come on. Last chance at 25. We got to go. 25 at 5 seconds, and 4 seconds at 2,500, and 3 seconds, and 2 seconds, and 1 second, and make some noise for all those $2,500 donors. Woo! You guys got it done. That was huge. But now it gets bigger. So now we are at the $1,000 level. Don't give yet. Hold on, you eager beavers. The $1,000 level is the make or break level of any gala. Every auctioneer knows this. If it doesn't get done here, it doesn't happen. This is where you are going to carry this gala at the $1,000 level. This is huge right now. This is where we find out how many young people, how many underprivileged people, unmarginalized people are going to be able to access this science. $1,000 is high, but to put it into perspective, it's like one night out in the town, I don't know, someplace affordable. Fresno, maybe, Turlock, I don't know, a night out in the town, someplace affordable. If you use Groupon, maybe. I want you to think about this. $1,000 supports a needs-based scholarship for an entire week of camp for first through fourth grader, or an entire year's worth of video conferencing digital whiteboard for 50 STEM core mentor-mentee pairs, or you funding memberships for 30 qualifying families under the Museums for All programs, 30 entire families at $1,000. But here's the deal. Hold that thought, because our angels have another challenge for us. Once again, let's hear it up for Lori Loque and Kat Taylor and the Tomcat Foundation. Woo-hoo-hoo. They said that starting right now at the $1,000 level, they want to match the next $20,000 in addition to that $40,000 that they gave. Now, here's the thing. If all the rest of us, I did the math, if all the rest of us give $1,000 right now, we are going to raise over $250,000 in a moment. That's our power as a part of the CuriOdyssey family tonight. Thanks to our challenge heroes right now. This is huge. My goal for this $1,000 level is to make Maureen and Aragon and the board and the gala team sob and then faint. I want to see them sob and then faint. We want to change their worlds tonight. Right now, It is a historical moment. The first 20 of you at $1,000, you're going to double to $2,000. So here we go. At $1,000, can we get everybody else as much as possible, everybody else on your marks? Get set at $1,000. Go, 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 go. Doubling to two. Yes, here we go. Kimberly 311, $1,000. Mimi and Doug Jones, $1,000. Shout out to Kelly Markson, Lori and Alex Diner give $1,000. Aragon and Dana are honored to donate $1,000. That's our Aragon folks. Sherry and Scott, 176. $1,000. Thank you so much. Again, give us your shout outs. Kelly227, Mike and Kelly Markson, $1,000. Danielle 127, Danielle and Becky $1,000. Fiora is our favorite. Give it up for Fiora. Lisa 146 says Lisa and Mike Edwards are in for $1,000, doubling to two. Rasham 114, $1,000. Ajit and Rasham Barwani, thank you so much. $1,000. Beautiful. Lynn 150 says Lynn and John, $1,000. They are in, doubling to two. Sterling 210, $1,000. What a sterling gift. Beautiful. Or is that 1,000 ounces of sterling silver? I don't know. Okay, we can take that. All right, where's Byron and Ann 135 says Juan and Renee Agala, $1,000. Thank you so much. Aragon, yes, 1,000's beautiful. This is team 1,000 is going strong. 1,000 must have been the great number of your childhood or something. I don't know. Maureen says 1,000. Maureen and Bill in memory of Juan's love of animals. Give it up for Juan. Thank you so much, Maureen, for taking a big stand. And Aubrey 297. Don't forget Kimberly, who jumped in early at the 1,000 level. Kimberly, is she way up there? You guys early birds, and then everybody comments and it's gone. So Kimberly, give it up for Kimberly, who gave $1,000. Thank you, Kimberly. Bruce 181, Lisa and Bruce, happy to donate $1,000. Give it up for Lisa and Bruce. Natasha 281, Natasha and Sheldon Salins, $1,000. Love Kelly and Julie. Bless you. Make some noise. Thank you. Michael and Mary Ann Hassenstab, $1,000. Let's celebrate it. Beautiful. Amazing. We're making history, you guys. This is huge. Woo. All right, here we go. Sayun 202, Sayun and Eric Kim, $1,000 again. Amazing. Lynn and Kurt Metzger, $1,000. Celebrate. Come on. Beautiful. Woo! We can't stop it. This is huge. Anybody else? This is huge. You can't forget me without canceling. I don't know whatever that means. It sounds interesting. I want to dive into that further. I can't. How about Katie and Brian Nieder? $1,000 for Katie and Brian. Make some noise. Jean 133 says Albert and Jean Chang, $1,000. Made some noise. Beautiful, taking a big stand. We love you, Chang family. Victor and Jennifer Parker, they're in for $1,000. My voice, we're losing my voice. This is so incredible. You're part of a historical night, a miracle tonight. All across the Bay Area, Brian and Ann, 135. Anna and Eric Vishria, $1,000. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Claudia 143, and you can give a shout out to your business if you want to too. These are the leaders of the Bay Area who are attending if you want to do a shout out. Claudia 143 says Sundance and Claudia 1000. Wait a minute, Sundance, that's way cool of a name. Sundance, that's Butch Cassidy and Sundance. Sundance and Claudia are going to give 1,000 in honor of all the hardworking teachers that inspired us over the years. Kelly Love, make some noise from Sundance and Claudia. I always tease my little brother. We were born and raised in Big Sur in the hippie 60s years, and he got the middle name Sunrise. So we tease him about that, have a lot of fun. All right, Brian and Ann 135. Maria and Teresa says that Maria and Teresa Lopez going to give $12.50. You don't have to give exactly what I'm asking. You could always give more. So Maria and Teresa Lopez, $12.50. Thank you so much. This is huge. Hang in there. Aragon says, okay, I'll try to take a drink of water. Wait. Lisa Shank says $2,000. Make some noise. Lisa, Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, thank you so much, Claudia. Thank you. And Sundance, beautiful. Anybody else? Dave and Danielle Kling. That is $1,000. Give it up for Dave and Danielle. Woo! Oh my goodness. For a school principal, this is my knees are getting weak. Is there anybody else who will take a big stand for our kids, for our future, for science? Is there anybody else? I'm sure we've way exhausted that $20,000 match. That was huge from our angels tonight. Is there anybody right now at $1,000? We're going to go to the next level. The next level, 500 level, is another make or break level. So get ready. It's going to be huge. Is there anybody else at $1,000? Last chance. $1,000 going once. We got to go. $1,000 going twice. 5 seconds to go at 1,000. 4 seconds to go at 1,000, Carolyn. 3 seconds to go at 1,000. And 2 seconds to go at $1,000. And give it up for all those amazing heroes. What? Now, Shanice, can you type in the chat how much we raised so far, including the match? The funding, including the match, we were hoping that we would be over 50,000. I know we've gone way over that right now. Where are we including the match right now in just our funding? We're not done. We still have a couple more levels and people to give. Where are we including the match? I know we're over 50. Where are we right now? Crunching those numbers. 173. 173,000. Woo-hoo! We're making history tonight. Unbelievable. This is huge. All right, so here we go. Unless anybody else want to give 1,000, that's the last chance. All right, oofta. Yeah, Kim, oofta is right. So here we go. $500. Now don't give yet. Don't get to give till I say go, because I got to tell you what $500 does. You got to hear it. So $500 right now is the second make or break level of any gala. It's where it gets done. It's you funding roughly one project conducted by our high school environmental action team called HEAT, our youth leaders. So you taking a stand for one entire project for our high schoolers, or 30 memberships for 30 qualifying families under the Museums for All program. Your $500 is 30 more families, or one needs-based scholarship for an entire week of half-day camp for a pre-K camper. This is huge. If all the rest of you stretch to 500, we would add on an extra $100,000 right now in a moment. This is huge. $500 is like one fancy dinner out maybe. Oh, I know. In San Francisco a couple of years ago, I ran a yellowish light, barely red, but it was reddish, okay? I ran a red light. And I got a ticket. It was $499. So it's just a red light. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just hold hands, break the law, run a red light together, get a ticket for our kids, for our future, and make history. Right now, CuriOdyssey history is in your hands right now at $500. All you donors, here we go. At $500 on your marks. At $500, get set. And go, 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 go. And give those dedications. Give those dedications. Here we go. Emily 200 is in for $500. Marianne and Tom Hill, bidder numbers 186, they're in for $500. Beautiful, beautiful. Pi times 160 equals science. Somebody's gonna have to explain that. Nancy McGee for science, $500. Oofda, she says. Brian and Ann 135 say that Christy and Jimmy Cowan are in for $500. Thank you so much. Jessica 367 says Jessica and Justin Knowles Meng are in for $500. Mary and Gerard 357. It's a movement, you guys. Hey, there's lots of movements going across America right now. The only movement that will change our lives tonight is the movement of your fingers on this keyboard. Come on, let's do this right now. Is there anybody? We got to Jessica. Justin got you. Mary and Gerard 1357. $500 from the VHPs. Thank you so much, VHPs. Who else? Stu 331 says MSG is in for $500. Anybody else for $500? This is your chance right now. Yes, Cassandra 161 says Clinch and Cassie Fuentes are in for $500. Another $500. Amazing. Brian and Ann 135. Jill Escher $500. Celebrate that. Woo, woo, woo. Any dedications? Give us your dedications. David267 says, Michelle and David for $500 in honor of Krellin Pauling. Give it up for Krellin Pauling. Make some noise. Celebrate Krellin. Krellin is, I don't know if that's somebody who's passed or somebody who's there, but bless you for giving that donation. That is huge. Thank you so much in their name. Brian and Ann say that Albert and Joy Gamgusar, I'm sure I'm slaughtering that name, are in for $500. Thank you so much. This is huge. Anybody else taking a stand? Jessica and Jay Hickenbotham, $500, says Brian and Ann 135. Thank you so much. Woo! That's your poor dad. David, I'm sure your dad is looking down on you with love and tears right now and a smile. Bless you for supporting science. Thank you. Gisela Paulson and David McNinch, $500. Thank you so much. Who else will be a part of this family? We're almost done. Last couple chances here tonight. This is it. We got to move on. We have a huge campaign, our campus campaign to announce. It's going to be amazing. Wait a minute. Ollie242 says, Ollie and Simon are in for $1,000. Another $1,000. This is huge. Woo! There you go. I heard somebody mention keyword Feora in the CuriOdyssey store for 15% off. There you go. Pablo and Silvana Quintanilla, $500. Thank you so much, Pablo and Silvana. Beautiful. Bless you. Who else? Anybody else? $500. And Ann189 says, Ann Wang Chen in for $500. Laurel, you are amazing. Thank you, Laurel. Wait a minute. Is that true? Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah. Krellin Pauling is Linus Pauling's son. I was the caretaker for the Linus Pauling estate in Big Sur, you guys. This is the double Nobel Prize winner who really discovered vitamin C for the world. So now you're on my territory, okay? All right, anybody else taking a big stand right now at $500? Jennifer 165, $500 dedicated to all our alumni staff. Woo! Thank you so much. Oh, Ashish says Ashish and Nailu are in for $1,000. You can give whatever you want above. Give up higher. Wait for the lower levels, but if you want to give higher, absolutely, that's fine. Woo! This is huge. The Paulings rock science too. I love it. Beautiful. David says we need a caretaker again. David, we're sailing around the world. You have to wait till we come back. Is there anybody else right now at $500 for our beloved CuriOdyssey? Jen and Jason are in for $500. Bidders 290. Woo! 290. This is a movement. Anybody else will join the 500 movement that changed America right now. And you are here on this historical night. Last chance right now for this level at $500 or above. Here we go. 500 or above. Going. The rest of you are traumatized by 500. Is there anybody else? Last chance. 500 once. We got to go. 500 twice. 3 times. Give it up for all our $500 donors. Forever to be remembered as the Bay Area 500. All right. So how much, Shanice, where are we right now? Because we're now to our last level of the Fund the Need proper. We're going to, all you $100 donors, don't worry, you're next. We're going to start the last hero. It's going to be amazing. But the 250 level is going to be the last official level of the Fund the Need proper. So you get something, 250 donors, that no other level gets. You are going to set the percentage of giving. You are going to set the record for how much you give, because we are in record territory right now. Tonight, we're making history. This is huge because we're going to crown the 2022 last CuriOdyssey hero next. So get ready. So listen carefully. Not only does 250 provide transportation for a BIPOC team, BIPOC team, participating in our Leader in Training program, but it also provides all STEM core supplies for an entire session of all our mentor and mentees, 50 pairs. You do all the supplies for an entire session. So 250, don't give yet. Hold on, 250 donors. All 250 donors, that's like, it's not a fancy dinner out. It's more like a decent dinner out. Maybe let's say fancy pizza with hipster beer, okay? Something like that. 250. 250, I found out the other day, was the cost of one Prius key for a Prius key. So if we, all the rest of you, if we go to 100%, and that means every single one of you, the rest of you could give 250 right now, we will make another over $50,000 right now. The rest of you could stretch to 250. So here we go. Whoever the last person right now who donates 250 is going to set the record for the percentage and where we are going to end right now. So here we go at 250 on your marks, get set, and you give your dedication. Go, 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 go. Go at 250. Go at 250. Jim 183 says Jim and Nora are in for $300. They said, forget 250. We want to give 300. Allison Powell says Allison and Greg are in for 250. Brian and Ann 135 says that Tony Cooper Smith is in for 250. Beautiful. Mary 344 says Mary H gives 250 for this amazing program. You're part of history. Ann 123 says Michelle and Ann 300. Thank you so much, Michelle and Ann. Brenda 299, Brenda T 250. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Making history tonight. Diana 223. Diana Lujan gives $250. Thank you. Bless you. Give us any shout outs or any love you want to give out. Brian and Ann 135 says Charles Stone wants to give $250. This is huge. Kim 262 says Kim Olith, $300 in honor of Laurel. Thank you. Beautiful. Give it up for Laurel. All right, anybody else at 250? John and Allison Draper says 250. Another 250 from John and Allison. David and Shanice are 276 are in for 250 in honor of CuriOdyssey staff and volunteers. Give it up for our staff and volunteers. Beautiful. Benjamin 370 says 250 for the amazing CuriOdyssey. Make some noise. Beautiful. All right, who else right now? Team Alaska, how you doing? You guys horse shit over there? James and Amy Evangelista give 250, says Brian and Ann 135. Thank you so much. Nina 346 says Nina and Jack Herndon give $1,000. Woo! You're part of a miracle. You're part of a miracle tonight. You were here. This is huge. You are part of a miracle. Dick, Kristen and Dick 359 says Dick and Kristen Whitley will gladly hold off on our weekly fancy pizza and hipster beer to ensure that CuriOdyssey benefits. They're in for 250. Beautiful. Yes, they give 250. Their bidder number is 359. Thank you. Maria 361 says Maria Cheng is 250 for this amazing program and in honor of Laurel. Give it up for Laurel. Laurel's getting a lot of love tonight. David and Shanice, David is doing such a good job with the tech tonight, and Shanice is doing the job with the tally. Esther and Derek, bidder numbers 288, they give 250. This is amazing. It's still going on. It's almost time to crown our last hero. Is there anybody else at 250? Jamie 356 says Jamie and Sinclair $250. Is that the last one? Is that going to be the last one? It might be. They might be the ones setting the record. Jamie and Sinclair might be the last donors of the fund need to set the 2022 record. 250 at the 250 level going once, 250 going twice. Is there anyone last chance going once? We got to go at twice, and 5 seconds to go at 250. 4 seconds to go at 250. 3 seconds to go at 250. 2 seconds to go at 250. Is there anyone last said? Oh, wait. Christy adds 250 in honor of Nikki. That's Christina bidder 332. She might be the last person. All right. 5 seconds to go and 4 seconds to go at 250. 3 seconds to go at 250. 1 second to go at 250. And let's make some noise. Celebrate them. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. So all of you $100 donors, get ready. We're going to crown the last CuriOdyssey hero of 2022. This is going to be huge. Shanice, how much have we raised right now with the match included? Right now, we should be over 180, 190 already, right? Or 180-ish. Where are we right now? Shanice, just type it right there. $190,000. All right. So now listen carefully, because this is a very simple game, but it will get you into a lot of trouble if you don't listen. It's very simple, but it will get you in trouble. So stop doing what you're doing. Turn off Law and Order. Don't put out that glass of wine for a minute. Listen very, very carefully. Now, what we're going to do, $100, I want you to think about this. The impact of $100 subsidizes 8 reduced cost children's admission tickets through the museum. 8 more kids. Every time somebody donates $100, we're going to say 8 more kids. Or $100 provides all the crafting materials for 5 summer campers to engage in an entire week of STEAM exploration right now. So not only are you going to win the title of the 2022 last CuriOdyssey hero, and probably the last virtual hero in all of CuriOdyssey history. I don't know. Maybe we'll be back here again with some other variation, Lord forbid, but maybe, we don't know, but it will probably be the last. The glory, the title, the history, but make some noise if you love our Warriors. Make some noise. Tonight, our champion gets an incredible Warriors package. On the count of 3, shout out your favorite Warrior player. 1, 2, 3. Steph Curry. All right. So not only is this Warriors versus Lakers, which means Steph Curry versus LeBron, not only that, oh, look at those celebrities right there. Not only that, but this happens on Thursday, April 7th, 2022, 7 p.m., and there are multiple parts to this lot. Number 1, bucket list level. You get courtside seats for the pre-game warm-up. Courtside, you're going to sit below the rim, that magic below the rim, for the courtside warm-up. That means you're going to see Steph Curry do his famous, world-famous, fancy-dancy behind-the-back warm-up thing he does before every game. This is huge. So bring a towel. The player's sweat might hit you, okay? That's how close you're going to be. That's number 1. That's only the first part. Next, you're going to get awesome game seats, a little bit higher, section 110, row 24, seats 1 and 2, great seats. Let me say, get your hair cut. You're probably going to be on TV at some point, okay? How many of you love to shout tips to the players or love to coach them or love to tell the umpires what to do? Guess what? If you have a good set of lungs, they are going to hear you. Look at that. Look at that. They can hear you. Look how close you are. Look at that picture, that approximate view. Steph's going to hear you. Okay. So you can send him your own advice right now. Second of all, if you bump into a celebrity, be cool. Don't be that fanboy, fangirl. Be cool. If you're talking to Brad Pitt or Jennifer Aniston or whoever it is, Jack Nicholson, be cool. Don't be that kind. And we're still not done. 2 more big pluses, plus 2 food and beverage vouchers, plus VIP parking. So how do we crown the last hero of 2022 and give all this glory and this historical title and the Warriors? Listen carefully. All of this is going to go to the last person who donates tonight. Think about it. Think about it. Now, it's not who donates most. It's just who donates last. Now, we're going to start at $100. If you can donate as many times as you want, as you try to be the last person, but every time you donate, it adds to your total. If you donate 5 times at $100, you added $500 to your total. Now, we're going to start at 100. We might end there, but if it goes on too long, fair warning, we got to get to our incredible, beautiful campus campaign announcements. It's huge. So fair warning, if it goes on too long, I may raise the levels so you know. Now, the way we're going to find the last person is I'm going to say going once, going twice, sold. And when I hit the D on sold and Carolyn types sold in the chat, if you slip it in before she types it, it's still alive. But as soon as she types it, then that is the last hero, the last person. So here we go. We're going to start at $100. All of you $100 donors, this is your chance. All of this is a tax write-off at $100. Who's going to donate $100 and become our last hero and all of this? Gretchen355 says $100 from SoCal in honor of Maureen and all of you. The amazing CuriOdyssey team. Is Gretchen going to be last? Oh, no. Haas Tabrizi donates $100. It's going to be King Haas. Oh, Queen Diana. It's going to be Diana 302. She gave $100. Nope. LaDonna 156 gave $100. Nope. Queen Linda. Linda just gave $100 from Linda and Jim. Thank you so much. All right. Is there anybody? Annette 169. Oh, another $100. Jessica 367. Jessica Mean gives $100. Beautiful. Laurel 239. Josh Paley at $100. Oh my goodness. Where's the last person? Tanaka 199 says $100 in honor of CuriOdyssey's awesome volunteers. Aragon Burlingham, our own Aragon, gives $100 in honor of Laurel Miranda. Beautiful. Queen Eileen's going to be Queen Eileen tonight. 248, $100 in honor of my little scientist, Neela. Give it up for Neela. Dana and Brett Cohen, $100. Laura 240 says $100 from Bob and Laura. King Bob, King Robert, and Queen Laura. Queen Rose 296 gives $100 from Rose. Beautiful. Brian Ian 135 says that Fred and Sharon Dirks want to give $100. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Oh, make sure if you guys are celebrating people's gifts, don't write the dollar in there because then I think it's another donation. Just don't write the dollar amounts because I don't know if it's money or not. Neely Norris and Brooke Reynolds, $100. Thank you. They're going to be the last people. We're going to be here all night long. This is crazy. Eric and Sheila London, they give $100. Anybody? Okay, it's going to be King Eric and Sheila London going once. King Eric and Sheila going twice, and we have Margaret and James O'Connell give $100. Justin Knowles, Bitter 367, they give $100. Petra 125 gives $100. Claudia 143 says $100 for the honors. Yvonne 180 gives $100. Ashley and Rachel 206 says $100 from Ashley and Rachel for Shanice and David. Beautiful. Bill 182 says $100 for Aragon. I love it. Beautiful. Alice and Victor Chow give $100. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Royson 103, $100 in honor of all the tiny scientists CuriOdyssey serves. Thank you. Lisa Diaz Nash gives $100. Beautiful. Any other $100 donors? Okay. Stop. Wait. You guys, we have big news to get to, a huge, important campus campaign to announce. So right now, any other donors? So right now, Lisa Diaz Nash is going to win it unless somebody gives, Sherry 176, Sherry and Scott, you're the last one. So stop. Now it's $250. If you're going to beat them, you have to give $250. Sherry 176, Sherry and Scott, you guys are going to win it unless somebody gives $250. Here we go. Queen Sherry and King Scott going once. It's going to be Queen Sherry and King Scott going twice. And I have that was close. Paul 273, $250 from Paul Q. And Bessie 285. Bessie and Billy Siebel give $250. Okay, it's going to be Queen Bessie and King Billy. Queen Bessie and Billy going once. Bessie and Billy going twice. And I have that was close. Christina 143 says $250 in honor of Fred and Sharon Dirks. Thank you so much. It's going to be Queen Christina. Nope. It's going to be Queen Nancy McGee. Queen Nancy going once. Queen Nancy going twice. And I have that was close. Anu 139 give $250. Anu one. Okay. It's going to be Royal Anu. Royal Anu going once. Royal Anu going twice, and I have it is, that was almost over. Mimi 195, $250 from Mimi and Doug Jones. Jessa 112, $250 in honor of Ed Team. Thank you. Maureen, our own Maureen, gives $250. Queen Maureen, it's going to be Queen Maureen. Okay, Queen Maureen going once. Queen Maureen, I love the jingle of that, going twice, and I have sold. Somebody got to give $250. Sold. It is. That was close. Jason. Okay, hold on. Wait. Jason 353 gave $250 from Ting Brothers. Thank you, Ting Brothers. Brianna 191 says $250 from Victor and Brianna Ashita. Remember, you can give over and over. So right now, stop. We got to get to these announcements. So right now, Brianna, it's going to be King Victor and Queen Brianna, unless somebody gives $500. You got to give $500 now. The level is 500. Let's see where it goes. You got to win the Warriors. This Warriors lot is worth $1 bazillion. You can sell it for $1 million on Craigslist tomorrow if you don't want it. Come on, for our kids, for our future. This is the last little bit. So right now, it's going to be King Victor and Queen Brianna going once. And Brianna, we have Brianna right here in the room. Queen Brianna going twice. You got to give $500. And I have... This is all a tax write-off. So it is Anu Anu 139. Royal Anu. Royal Anu. Okay, it's Royal Anu 139 gave 500. Royal Anu going once, Royal Anu going twice, and I have sold. Somebody got to get $500. Become the last hero of 2020. Oh, wait. Jason 353, 500, another 500 from the Ting Brothers. Give it up for Ting Brothers who are in the house, taking a big stand for our kids, for our future, for science. Right now, is there anybody who's going to challenge Jason 353? All right, Ting Brothers going once, Ting Brothers going twice, and I have sold. It looks like it's going to be over, and it is, remember Carolyn has to type it, sold. Wait, Mimi got it. Carolyn didn't type it. Mimi, Queen Mimi 195. Queen Mimi, okay, Ting Brothers, you guys are out. Queen Mimi owns it. You can own it again, but somebody's got to give $500. Queen Mimi going once, Queen Mimi going twice, and we are sold. Oh, wait. Brianna 191 says $500 from King Victor and Queen Brianna Ishida. All right. The Royal Ishidas are in the house. 5 seconds ago, 4 seconds ago, the Royal Ishidas, and we have sold. Who's going to the Warriors? And it is all sold. Type it. Sold. Somebody's got to give sold. It's all over. Make some noise. Hold on. Who was it? We got to go back. I got to go back. It was Brianna 191, King Victor, and Queen Brianna Ashida. Say, all hail King Victor.
All hail King Victor.
All hail Queen Brianna.
All hail Queen Brianna.
Oh, you just made Brianna here in Alaska very happy. Hey, Shanice, how much did we raise just with that game? So not the whole thing. I'm going to get the total at the bottom. But right now, how much we raised just with that game right now for our beloved CuriOdyssey? Just there, 8,200. And right now, with our total, that makes us, we're almost at 200,000. Wait a minute. What's our grand total right now? Because somebody might want to bump it up to 200,000. We're so close. Where are we exactly? Is it 198-ish, ballpark-ish? Is that where we are? Where are we, Shanice? Where are we? What's our grand total with the match? 198. Okay, you guys, we have less than $1,800. No, 2,000. We have 2,000, less than 2,000 to go to get to 200,000. Yes, Jason 353, our champion, the Ting Brothers. Give it up for the Ting Brothers. Woo-hoo! Our local champions. We are over 200,000, almost $250,000, and you were part of this miracle of history. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. In just a minute, get ready, Maureen and Aragon. I'm going to ask you to join me in just a minute, but let me just say, you guys have, my heart is full. My heart is warm as a school principal. You've warmed my heart. You've made a lot of pledges. Now, remember, we got to pay, right? So Maureen and her team has made it so easy for you. On Monday, using the same email that you registered with, they're going to send you your invoice, so it's going to be smooth and easy. You're going to have multiple ways to pay. Here comes Maureen. Give it up for Maureen and Aragon. Several easy ways to pay. Can you believe what they did, you guys? Look at that smile.
I'm stunned.
Maureen's
I'm on
smile.
the edge of my seat here. I'm exhausted from watching
goodness.
this. At light speed.
They took a stand, didn't they? These amazing people.
Absolutely. Maureen, what do you think? What an incredible, 30 minutes of doing all of this so far.
First of all, my heart is pounding. I am full of such gratitude for all of you. And let's give it up for Chad. What a fun way to raise money.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm going to let you love up on these amazing people. I've been blessed. It's been such an honor up here in Alaska as we're sailing around the world. It's so good to be back at CuriOdyssey. I served you many years ago. I'm so thankful. Give it up for Team Alaska. Don, here we go. Bill, Amanda, and Carolyn. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night, Chad, and welcome back to the CuriOdyssey fold. Wow, Maureen, I'm glad I'm sitting down, because if I wasn't, I'd be lying on the floor right now. absolutely incredible. We are so grateful for the generosity of everyone that's shown it here tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm at a loss for words. What have you got?
I am too, but my heart is still pounding. I thought maybe, just maybe, I'd get my bid in on those Warrior tickets, but I'm really, really happy for the couple that won it, and they will have a great time. We are so grateful for all of your generosity. We hope that you enjoyed the evening, learned a lot more about our exhibits and our wildlife and our education programs. But I'm very, very much hoping, even though Chad did go a little long-winded, although we'll forgive him, we'd love you to stay tuned. We've got a few really, really heartfelt special messages from some special guests. And then we're going to give you a sneak peek into our CuriOdyssey campus campaign. So please hang on, and we will see you on the other side.
All right, thank you.
CuriOdyssey is just a great place for informal public science education. It's a place where kids can come and see an individual phenomenon kind of taken out, whether it be a shadow and how colors of shadows are cast. And then they can see that, and it's cool, it's in the museum. But when they go outside in the real world, that's when it lights that recognition for them. It's really what inspires people to go. And I think that learning about science is one of the most important things that we can have right now.
Our family's been coming to CuriOdyssey for 15 years now, and we continue to come to CuriOdyssey because it's like an oasis for us. You get access to wildlife right in your backyard. So even though we're living here in the suburbs, we can come to CuriOdyssey and see really hands-on what animals are doing and what animals live in this area.
It really is a place that you lose yourself for a couple hours, and it's incredibly manageable for kids and families. And for me, when I took my sons, it was an opportunity for us to spend this time together in this magical place.
I love seeing all the animals, and I love seeing the science exhibits, and it seemed like every time I went there was something new that I didn't see before.
Coming to the CuriOdyssey gives my kids an opportunity to see nature and learn about nature and learn about animals, and also about sort of the basics of natural science in an environment that is play.
My kids come to CuriOdyssey regularly, and the look on their faces is priceless when they enter the building. They immediately run to the different exhibits, and will spend countless hours here trying to see how things work, asking questions of us, and really, without knowing that they're learning, figure out things on their own.
CuriOdyssey is a gem. Partnering with CuriOdyssey has impacted my school in powerful ways. It has inspired my teachers to be excited about science. Students have joy about engaging in science units. And it was so much more than watching a video and then working on a worksheet. It was actually true hands-on science. It was one of the smartest decisions I ever did as a principal.
Partnering with CuriOdyssey has been an amazing resource. They have the expertise. Our kids can get extremely excited about not only the programs, but the relationships. With CuriOdyssey STEM Core, our members get an opportunity to have a virtual one-on-one base with a trained professional in different science fields. And they get to go ahead and have ongoing conversations that is being mentored by not only staff from CuriOdyssey, but also our personal staff. So we're in this bubble of information with students as well as with the volunteers as well.
I volunteer at CuriOdyssey because I love science and I love science education, and I feel it's really important to educate the next generation and get the next generation excited about science and interested in nature. It's been a great experience to work with my daughter when she became a teen and was able to volunteer at CuriOdyssey. Has been just a great opportunity, and we really enjoy being able to work together. It's a great experience for us as a family, and then it's great to be able to see other families and experiencing nature together as well.
CuriOdyssey is here because of people who've believed in us over the years, whether it's our donors, our former board members, our incredible staff, and our wonderful volunteers. And I have never been more optimistic or excited for an organization's future than I am for CuriOdyssey, and I hope that we continue to inspire the next generation of science learners going forward.
Last year, we shared our exciting news with you. CuriOdyssey is constructing a new campus to create a world-class center for early science learning in San Mateo County. The campus will reimagine the county treasure that is CuriOdyssey for the needs of the 21st century. The campus is a series of 8 buildings, a park, and playground covering our programmatic, museum, and zoo needs. This approach opens our site to sweeping views of the San Francisco Bay and allows us to stay in our current building and open to the visiting public throughout construction. The first phase includes Whoosh, a magical bridge-inspired playground, and the Bay Gallery and Labs, which includes a new exhibit gallery and 2 learning labs with sweeping views of the bay. We opened our Whoosh Physics in Action playground last November. The playground was made possible by a gift from our lead sponsor and campaign co-chairwoman, Kat Taylor, and the Taylor and Steyer family. Designed by Magical Bridge Foundation, the inclusive playground is the first of its kind to be built in a zoo and museum. It incorporates universal design principles to ensure inclusive fun for all abilities and ages. Groundbreaking for our first building, the Bay Gallery and Labs, is expected this spring. The building will be one of CuriOdyssey's most flexible spaces, providing both exhibit gallery space and interior classrooms. The exhibit will include 8 to 10 new pieces that will encourage visitors to observe, listen, wonder, and experiment with simple scientific phenomena. We look forward to opening the Bay Gallery in early 2023 to our community.
Here we go. I'm just waiting for you here. Can you guys hear me? Well, thank you so much. What an incredible evening. I'm just sitting here stunned at what we've been able to do together tonight. On behalf of the CuriOdyssey board and staff, we just want to extend a huge thank you to all of you this evening for what you've done. You are ensuring that CuriOdyssey is going to be able to serve our community for years to come. So grateful. Maureen, over to you.
Cannot thank you all enough. And while we apologize for the fact that the evening ran longer than we told you it would, we hope that you enjoyed every minute as much as we did. We are absolutely in awe of your generosity and can confidently tell you that CuriOdyssey will now be able to continue to thrive and grow. So Aragon and I are both full of thanks and want to bid you all a good night, and share that if you'd like to stick around and keep chatting in the chat box with CuriOdyssey staff that's still on and other people who love CuriOdyssey, please feel free to do so. And thank you again.
Thank you so much. Good night from myself and Dana. Thank you for everything. Stay well and see you on campus.
Good night. Okay, it was pretty good.
Very good.